GETTYFlu warning: the NHS have warned of a rise in cases this winter. The NHS has said the UK should be prepared for a particularly bad flu season. Australia and New Zealand have reported a significant rise in cases, and their winter tends to be a good indicator of what might happen here. In recent years there have been fairly low levels of flu circulating. However, earlier this month NHS England Chief Executive Simon Stevens warned that a flu epidemic could tip the health service over edge, as well as pose a threat to vulnerable groups, including the elderly. A GETTYFlu warning: the elderly are a particularly vulnerable group. The common cold shares some of the same symptoms as flu, and is also a contagious viral infection of the respiratory tract with rates that increase in the winter. Flu is a common infectious viral illness spread by coughs and sneezes, according to the NHS. Symptoms include a fever, coughing, sore throat and runny or stuffy nose. The common cold shares some of the same symptoms, and is also a contagious viral infection of the respiratory tract with rates that increase in the winter. This is how to overcome a cold in 24 hours, according to an expert. Eat broccoli. Sarah Flower, a nutritionist, explained the vegetable, which is packed full of vitamin K, vitamin C, chromium and folate, is great for anyone feeling the first pangs of the flu. She told Express.co.uk this welcome vitamin is extremely helpful when fighting infection, so at the first sign of a cold, be sure to increase your intake by eating plenty of berries, citrus fruits, papayas, broccoli and red peppers, which will help keep you protected. March 20, 2017, also known as the winter vomiting bug. When people are ill with vomiting and diarrhea, it's important to drink plenty of fluids to prevent dehydration. Young children and the elderly are especially at risk. GETTYFlu warning: broccoli can help cure a cold. Avoid milky drinks. Flower explained that keeping hydrated is absolutely vital to help flush out the cold, as well as to break down congestion and keep your throat lubricated. She said try to avoid sugary or milky drinks, especially if you have a lot of mucus, as this can often make it worse. Instead opt for water. Sparkling water with lemon can be very refreshing, or soothing warm herbal or fruit teas. Herbal teas such as sage, ginger, lemon, chamomile, licorice root, slippery elm and green tea can also help ease a sore nose or throat problems. For people suffering from inflammation of the mucous membranes, embracing a hot cup of fresh turmeric tea is perfect as an anti-inflammatory. Get some fresh air leaving the house, and getting some exercise is possibly the last thing anyone with a cold wants to do, but it can really help recovery. During the colder months many people become deficient in vitamin D, Flower explained. She said when it comes to combating a cold, vitamin D is essential to help regulate immune response. Make sure you're getting enough exposure to the sun's UVB rays by going outside in the sun for at least 15 minutes per day. A GETTYFlu warning: it is important to rest. If you are ill, take Pelargonium. Alan Titchmarsh might be more at home with pelargoniums than the average Joe. Pelargoniums are more commonly known as geraniums and can be found in any well-tended to English garden. Did you know they could also help fight a cold? Pelargonium in tablet form is a traditional herbal medicinal product used to relieve the symptoms of upper respiratory tract infections such as the common cold. Flower said pelargonium is a herbal remedy which can help with respiratory infections, sore throats and general cold and flu symptoms. Take this remedy as soon as you begin to feel the onset of illness and continue until showing signs of improvement. Watch a box set. What your grandmother said about feeding a cold and not burning the candle at both ends could well be true. We all think we are invincible and push forward no matter what, but when feeling under the weather, ensure you take some time out, turn off the Wi-Fi, grab the duvet, relax and de-stress, said Flower. This not only feels good, but can also boost your immune system. Take a zinc supplement. Taking supplements every day isn't everyone's cup of tea, but in the winter it could boost your health and well-being. Flower recommends trying to incorporate plenty of zinc-rich foods in your diet, including pumpkin seeds, spinach, beef, wheat, German cocoa. She said this is because the zinc will decrease the time period of the symptoms you are experiencing. You can also take a good quality supplements such as of zinc citrate daily. Additionally, an excellent all-in-one remedy that literally melts in the mouth are these mineral tissue salts that have all the added minerals to help you ward off those infuriating symptoms. Try New Ear Q, helpful when suffering from any ear catarrh or sinus disorders, and for those experiencing more general cold symptoms, opt for New Era. jpowerhealth.co.uk